I'm just excited to get like the story mode, like my players and my GM.
Do you like the story modes better, like career and?
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher mentally and physically if you're going to win on the road.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn.
Let's go. Go. You're ready. You're ready.
Hey, go time.
Hornets trail by 3. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Stevenson. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Jefferson. Nice touch on the back shot. Jefferson's got his second bucket.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Some changes for Charlotte. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Robinson is subbed in for Kemba Walker. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Val Jefferson, 6'10", over 280 pounds, and he's got a 9'2" standing reach. He's got the size to play center, but hasn't always been a great defender at that position. I thought Charlotte really put him in a good position last year, however, with their scheme, and he was very effective.
Now, here is Robinson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Zeller. Moves back up. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Jack with it. Robinson picks him up. And Bogdanovich kicks to Jack. All sorts of time. Henderson pulls it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Outside Robinson. And taken away by Johnson. Jack with it. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. And Stevenson kicks to Robinson. Robinson left side, and too long on the shot. Nets leading by 3. Kirilenko with the screen for Jack. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Jarrett Jack, personal combo guard. He's in guard 1s or 2s. He's 6'3", but very strong, so he's able to defend shooting guards pretty well.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams comes in for Jefferson. And Gary Neal subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And a change for the Nets. Jelitovich is checked in. Robinson kicks to Anderson. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. It's Robinson, high post. From the high post, he drills it. Talk about Jarrett Jack's versatility. He can play on or off the ball.
Yeah, he's really rock solid. He gives you everything you want in a combo, starting or backup guard. He's a good spot-up shooter. When he has the ball in his hands, he can get in the lane. He creates for others. And I like his fearlessness as well.
Hornets trail by 5. Williams, a screen on Jack. Robinson goes in. Williams passes to Robinson. Takes it in the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
No good from Jack.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Over to the wing. Neal dishes to Robinson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a good time now to show you the centers and power forwards from around the NBA that have had the softest touch here in the second half of the season. Mason Plumlee on top.
Boy, he's just a dominant presence in the low post. He gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get into good position down low before he actually catches the ball.
And I like the way his game is adaptable based on what the defense is showing. I mean, he'll change it up from game to game as long as he's still able to get high percentage shots.
The Nets with the lead. And Jack kicks to Kirilenko. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Andre Kirilenko, a terrific player over his 12-year career, an all-star in 2004. First team all-defense in 2006. And he's still going strong.
And Kirilenko, a good defender, as we know, good ball handling, good passer. Not a really consistent outside shooter throughout his career, though.
Yeah, but he's one of the best in the league at moving without the ball, so he gets some easy opportunities that way. He's always diving for the basket at the right time, and again, that points to not only skill, but also IQ.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, one of the things the Nets did last year that was pretty impressive, they found value in a number of players who had been overlooked by other teams in the league.
Here's Neal. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Robinson, that's good.
He's feeling it here to start the game. That's 3 out of 4 already.
The Nets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Jack against Robinson. Jack passes to Jelitovich, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. With the Nets, they did make strong role players out of guys that Steve didn't seem to be on anyone's radar.
Well, it gave them a lot of flexibility over the summer in terms of what they wanted to do personnel-wise. You can never discount how much that can shape the future of a franchise.
They get a hand on it, Jack with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Plumlee.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
Robinson left side. Henderson against Kirilenko.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now here is Carolina, who's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. And good on the basket. Booking.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
Robinson drives in. Rebounded by the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. Even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
This Friday, March 22nd, Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. It's a battle in the southeast of...
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
Aaron Williams is nice.
Guys in that first quarter, they did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Al Jefferson out there with Williams. And it's Robinson in at the 1 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And that is good. Robinson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hornets. Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside Williams. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
My lateral speed is not up to par.
Now here is Robinson.
So I'm probably going to get burnt on defense every single time.
In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Williams against Garnett. Williams dishes to Robinson. Excellent D there from Williams.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Garnett kicks to Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
They get the rebound. It's
Shooting
shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Teletovich using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Nets lead by 9.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, we all know that Lance Stevenson is fearless, and as far as he's concerned, that's a product of his Brooklyn upbringing. He said players there have a, quote, feeling that nobody can stop them on the floor. Former teammate Paul George said of it, that's Lance. He's a New York player. They play with that kind of confidence. Guys?
Thanks to us, that confidence has certainly served him well. Lock at 6. Here's Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. Hornets trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Lopez against Jefferson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Shoots from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williams against Robinson. Baseline try. Here's Garnett. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Henderson passes to Kid Gilchrist. Kicks to Henderson. 6 to shoot. Floats one. That's good. And now just a 5-point Nets lead. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
He's gonna kill me. I know it. He has way more lateral speed than I do.
And Garnett has it in the corner. Here's Teletovic. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. 5 to shoot. Johnson goes in. And that one's drained from the low block. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Robinson. 10 points for him. And Stevenson's checked in for Charlotte. Brian Roberts comes in for Robinson. And the Nets making a change here. And that concludes the first half. Nets lead by...
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know. It's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know. And
Hey, fellas, let's go over what happened in the first half. It wasn't what we had in mind, but there's plenty of time to get things straightened out. The top thing for me has been that we've come up with some decent buckets because we made a savvy play on D, caused a turnover, and got an easy scoring chance. I want to see more of that. Our defense will straight into our offense.
Yeah.
One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Jaron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brooke Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical for our game.
Create space for drivers by spreading the floor. If they kick the ball to you, take the open shot. Gotcha.
Hornets trail by 9. Here is Stevenson, averaging 14 points a game. Feeds to Robinson. And the Hornets miss again.
Kevin Garnett now in his 20th season in the NBA. That is just hard to imagine. Plenty of wear and tear, obviously, and he's not been a guy who's ever taken plays off. He still plays the game with a very rare intensity.
Offensive rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Scooped up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kid Gilchrist.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Garnett with a screen on Robinson. Garnett dishes to Williams.
Okay, he's killing me with the speed. I cannot keep up with him.
Williams has got 12 points in the game.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Robinson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Lopez sends a screen for Williams. Lopez passes to Williams. Garnett left side. And he bangs it home with one hand. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Robinson kicks to Jefferson. It's stolen by Garnett. Now Williams. He's got 12. From about 16. Good.
Can't do
They
nothing
got on
about
this
his
roll a
speed.
while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, there you go.
I need to get my stats up, my attributes up.
Jump shots. You're not going to get back into this game. And now we'll look at Lance Stevenson. Some stats on him. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. He's around 14 points per game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis. Looking at the game for clutch, 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. Now, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get
speed is
yourself
killing
there
me.
first.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
He feeds it to Zeller. Here's Robinson. Robinson can't get that one to fall.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And there's a foul on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Nets making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Lopez dishes to Plumlee. The pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson attacking. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Again, Williams missing.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer
No.
in the first half and still none in the...
Let me switch the camera angle for people watching that want to see it from a different camera angle.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. Could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Charlotte making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Brook Lopez. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys on the line too often. 5th best, the Nets.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
That free throw missing. No luck that time. Brooklyn by 13. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Johnson against Robinson. Back to Johnson. Henderson pulls it in. Well, the Hornets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Stevenson passes to Robinson. It's Henderson on the wing. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Robinson, that's good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Johnson kicks to Williams. Johnson up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Williams. 20 points for Johnson.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Robinson kicks to Anderson. Pass to Robinson. He dishes it to Zeller. And here's Henderson. Can't get it to go. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Stevenson. Back to Williams. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He has to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 27 points and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys.
Often does, Kevin. And We'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Henderson with it, averaging 10 points per contest. Here's Jefferson. A second chance effort, and Darren Williams pulls it down. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
Roberts is checked in for Charlotte. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Brooklyn. Jack comes in for Johnson. Williams cans the shot with nobody near him. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot. Darren Williams has really good size and strength at the point guard spot. And once he gets a step on the guy, it's hard to push him off his line.
Nets leading by 13. Plumlee dishes to Jack. And there's the rejection. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. It's a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
And Williams with one of the better post-up games among point guards thanks to his strength.
Yeah, shows that veteran savvy. You know, he can hit you with the fadeaway or get you up in the air and work himself to the foul line. So, you know, this guy's a handful anywhere on the court.
5 to shoot.
There we go.
Here's Roberts. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Roberts got 9. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Williams passes to Teletovic, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it through.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Kid Gilchrist. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Perry in the backcourt. It's Walker Anderson, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot.
I don't know why I've seen the inside of my face now.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because it was a good one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating the shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
Robinson's checked in for Kemba Walker.
And you talk about Johnson's ability to get his shot off. 6'7", a huge frame for a 2-guard. And with his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
Robinson drives in. Kid Gilchrist gets a screen from Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. Jefferson's shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Garnett with a screen on Henderson. Johnson kicks to Jack. Here's Garnett. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Johnson's so smooth, Clark, but you know, Joe's size and strength, sometimes it seems
there we go.
Do more to put this distribution and draw foul.
Well, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. This guy is terrific as a one-on-one isolation player. Used to average over 5 free throws a game, but that number has declined. But that may be more a function of him maturing in his career and picking his spots to be aggressive and not wanting to draw contact.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Jack. 3-pointer. And the shot is good.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and you know he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
Hornets trail by 5. Robinson goes in, takes it out with both hands, and rips it down. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
There's the dish to Johnson. The fadeaway. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
When he gets the fadeaway to go, I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Jefferson. And a little bit of bad time, but it drops. Jefferson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. The 15-footer. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. And it's 7 points for Garnett. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Robinson kicks to Kid Gilchrist.
Trying to catch him stroke.
Now here's Henderson. Robinson up top. Lots of room.
Got him.
Again, the Hornets score.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Jack against Robinson. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Back to Jack. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez. And Jefferson sends it back.
Run.
Outside Robinson. Dishes it to Henderson. Back to Robinson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Garnett with a screen on Robinson. Back to Johnson. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Hornets trail by 3. Robinson up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Robinson dishes to Jefferson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 14 points for Al Jefferson. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. There's a good screen. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by Johnson. Hornets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Robinson with it. Now Jack defending. Robinson misses.
Oh, wow.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Jack against Robinson. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. 5 to shoot. The shot will not go.
Ooh.
Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Anderson, no
Stroke.
one around him. Drains the three-pointer. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in the shooting from what we saw before the break.
Shot to end this cold run. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Here's Robinson. It's Henderson on the wing. Outside, Kid Gilchrist.
Oh,
Robinson inside. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw.
come on.
Despite another miss there, you still have to like the way he's been working himself to the free throw line.
And Stevenson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Lopez outside. Johnson outside. 13 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Robinson passes to Stevenson. He kicks to Jefferson.
Oh, that was my...
Good that time either. The Nets with the lead. And it's Johnson penetrating. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. 18 points for Darren Williams.
Now, very solid offensive execution out there.
Robinson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Stevenson outside. Williams against Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Come on.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Got a piece of it. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
And Garnett misses. Hornets trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. He's gone cold at the wrong time. Struggling to score here down the stretch.
The Nets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Johnson against Stevenson. Williams sets a screen for Johnson. Lopez a screen on Stevenson. Johnson attacking. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Johnson's got 28.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And Stevenson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Robinson for 3, and it's no
Got
Robinson for 3. Here is Williams.
Are you as excited as I am? Shit.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Charlotte. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able
Are
to
you just
hear
gonna
you
take me
by
out?
Zion.
I tie the game up when I get taken out. I see how you do me, Charlotte. Oh, the ice.
Right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on him. Show him how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
6 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Here the step back. They get it again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Lopez, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Change here. Robinson's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Plumlee is checked in for Lopez. Linko comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Marcus T again for Darren Williams. Here's Robinson. Shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Scored by Robinson. The feet to Kid Gilchrist.
Really?
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn has possession. A 2-point game. Kirilenko kicks to Johnson. Baseline J on the way. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jefferson dishes to Robinson. And he makes good on the way. Robinson's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
Left here in the fourth quarter. Plumlee, the pass to Garnett. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. The pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Johnson attacking.
Oh, I got a block.
Here's Stevenson. Kicks it to Robinson. It's in!
Ooh, pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
6-second difference between shot and game time. Kirilenko kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson, and no good. The try-spell
Yes.
continuing for him. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
Third on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is
There we go.
good. We both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
And the Nets may get a change here. With the shot.
No, that wasn't. Yeah, that was very.
Fantastic effort they're getting from Johnson right now.
And now they foul. It's not
Hopefully I can make these free throws. Cause my defense ain't on point.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Brooklyn may get a change here. And the
Oh
second
my.
free throw, no good. A tough break there. From deep. Right between the eyes.
Oh my, that was
That was an
long.
enormous three-pointer. And here's Stevenson for three. Oh, couldn't send the shot.
You're shitting.
We've got overtime action now, Bowie.
Great job shutting them down.
Yeah, they took me out.
The Nets off the tip. Deciding to change it up.
Huh? Yeah.
This definitely was one way they envisioned overtime working.
Robinson is in at the point. Marvin Williams is out there with Bismack Biyombo.
Oh, we won.
And it's
Yep, on my Ustream. Look, did you see it?
Charlotte with the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And time now.
Well, that was my broadcast of the NBA 2K15 MyCareer. The real voice. They actually let you interview at the end of the game.
I wouldn't allow us to let go of this game because I didn't let go of anything. Yo, this is one book I read that had a sad ending. Yo, I reread it like 50 times since then, hoping for a different outcome. It hasn't changed yet, but I'm not giving up on it, just like I didn't give up tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.